Welcome back to TheChowTimePod. It's your host, Red. Today from She Said, men are refusing to pay for expensive first date. 40-year-old woman is upset. Please subscribe them below. I really appreciate it. Let's get that chow time.
I'm going to say this with my whole chest as a 40-year-old woman. When I was in high school, the boys were taking us to movies and to a dinner for dates. In high school, you got a picture show and Applebee's. At 16, one of my teenage nephews recently took his girlfriend to a steakhouse on a date. Saved his little money, took his girlfriend to a steakhouse on a date. Do not let these grown men sit out here and gaslight you and tell you that something is wrong with you because you don't want to go on a walk as a date.
Ma'am, that was 22 years ago.
Yeah, seriously.
Back when the most simp genre of music was some of the most popular music, which I loved it, R&B. Times have changed. Drink the coffee.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Why is a 16-year-old taking any chick to a steakhouse? What is going on? Why are we talking
Is it Applebee's a steakhouse?
about that like that's okay?
Do with that what you will. First date shouldn't be where you are catching a vibe with somebody to see if you like them. You should already know if you like them. Me personally, and I'm just speaking for me, that's what the telephone is for, right? If you want to get to know me, if you want to catch my vibe, you got to hit me on the buzz. You got to call my phone. That may be very old school of me, but I'm not going on a
But see, the thing is, in high school, you knew each other quite well, even though when you first started going out, because it was high school. You saw each other every day. You fucking spoke with each other. You got fucking information from all your friends about this person. So it wasn't a complete stranger to you. You already have feelings towards this person. So it actually makes a lot more sense in high school that they would just take you directly into a date, a worthwhile date. Nowadays, I don't know you. I'm never, like, even if we talk on the phone for a little bit, it's nothing like how we knew each other in high school.
First date with somebody, if I ain't already had some conversations with them and sort of felt their vibe and all that type of stuff, I'm not even coming to sit across a table or whatever from you, and I don't know that, I could tolerate it. Listen, I've had somebody say to me, well, I just feel like my personality pops more in person, which, I mean, I guess, but I'm hip. You can FaceTime me. We can talk on FaceTime, but I'm not giving you my number today and going on a date with you on Friday to catch a vibe. No, you can call me. We can have a conversation, right? Because I can tell in the phone conversation whether I'm going to like you or not. But me personally, this is just me personally, and y'all can pick it up or put it down. If it don't apply, let it fly. But me personally, the first date is step 2 of the dating process. I need a few good yap sessions, and from there I can determine whether I even want to chill with you in person.
I'm still stuck on the 16-year-old taking a chick out to a steakhouse.
Right?
And she's proud that she's raising up a young man who has to deal with that type of pressure.
Jeez. It's weird that she's comparing her nephew, the 16-year-old nephew, to grown men that have their own money. That make their own money. I'm almost positive the 16-year-old did not make his own money. Just most likely.
Steakhouse. Am I tripping for focusing on that? Because I remember when I was coming up, you meet at the park. You're definitely chilling at the park. A walk was cool. A movie was definitely like standard. Go get some food, you know what I mean? But steakhouse, saved up for a steakhouse, and you think that that's good. You think that it's good that a young man who really should be focused on other things and raising up money to take a chick out on a steakhouse so much, man. He could start investing young. He could start investing in himself younger so that he can make more money. Being proud of that. Like these chicks, man, they'll raise up, I bet you it's a single mother. They'll raise up these young guys to simp and pander. And then he gets older, they're wondering, well, why can't he provide? And what's going on? It's because you've been teaching him to put all his time and attention into treating a woman right instead of getting himself right.
And I'm going to tell you you right now, if you're the type of man that's like, oh, I don't really like talking on the phone, you ain't my person, no way. Because I'm a yapper. I like to yap. I like to yap on the phone. I like to yap in person. I like to yap. I like a man that got something to talk about. I had an ex who,
like the rest of women we know. I'm sorry, you're all yappers.
It's true.
That's it. Gentlemen, am I right or am I right? Comment down below.
mom told me, because I asked her like what keeps her and her husband like together after so many years, and she was like, I love to talk and he loves to talk, and we never run out of things to talk about. Right? We come home, we talk about work, and then we talk about a million other things, and it feels like something new every day, even though sometimes we talk about, we telling each other the same stories over and over again. It never feels old. I'm very much like that. So this could be very like specific to me and my personality. But like I said, if you're picking up what I'm putting down, then pick it up. If you're not, leave it where it is. I'm not going to argue with you in the comments. If you are okay with it, that is fine. Go on the walk. But if you feel like a walk, coffee, or any of that stuff is low effort.
Oh, nope. She messed up. I heard it. I knew it was coming. Right. I heard the coffee. Highly offended. Highly offended.
Low
you
effort.
are justified in that feeling. You do not have to accept that, because people are now all of a sudden trying to make it a social norm, because it has not always been like that. I came of age.
I see y'all out there, man. Shout out to all the brothers taking all these chicks out on coffee dates. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Drizzle.
More coffee dates just for that first date. She got to earn it, right? The next day, and then it will get better.
And started dating in the 90s. Wasn't nobody trying to take me on no damn walk.
Welcome to the Coffee Pod. My name is Chisha Zed. You've been dating since the 90s and are still dating, and you still think the dates are the problems. Yo, let's check out some of these comments because I thought these were pretty crazy too. First commenter says, my son who's 19 buys his girlfriend sneakers. Can't this shit is crazy.
Why are you bragging about this?
Flowers and jewelry, etc. There's no father in that life.
No.
To be sitting there raising a son up who's spending his money.
See, this is why I feel bad for simps too. I mean, I'm empathetic, right? Yes, we love smashing on sims. We love, putting them down, and we love, trying to get them to get out of it. But they were raised this way. They were raised by single mothers. The single mothers literally changed their brains to be like this. So it's hard to say it's completely their fault, but it is their fault that they can't get themselves out of it. That is a problem that men need to figure out themselves. Yes, I maybe sound harsh about it, but they have to want to do it. They have to finally hit that rock bottom, like I always say, to pull themselves out of it.
Money, investing in a girlfriend, buying sneakers, because for her to say sneakers, that means those are expensive sneakers. Jewelry, flowers are cool. But this is how you raise up simps and men who don't know how to prioritize, to invest in themselves and to better themselves and other skills that they'll need in life. This doesn't mean that young men should treat their girlfriends horribly. That's not what I'm saying. It's not what I'm saying. Goes on to say, and these men be pushing 40, making excuses. Somebody else here says, phone conversations equals screening. We may not even make it to a date based off our conversation. Here's another woman who says, yes, guy from Hinge said we should get a drink. And then I head back to his place. Sure, bye. Yeah, he just wanted the cheeks. Another person here says, my mom always said the boys should be calling you on Wednesday, asking to take you out on Friday. No, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, that's what she said, that, oh, I gave you the number now, we shouldn't be going out Friday. Like, what's wrong with that? Like, I that's how I try to set up dates on Hinge. It's just for chat for a day, set a date later for a couple days, 4 days out, and then maybe chat a little bit in between. That's about it.
The thing I want to address is a problem I see with fathers. And I've seen this multiple times. I never thought I would get an actual video where I could actually point this out like I'm about to. But fathers who are raising women to have unrealistic expectations, and I mean in a healthy way. It's great to see a father like the one I'm about to show who's involved in his daughter's lives. But then you hear that there's some delusion there in expectation when it comes to the current dating market, which in some cases can set that daughter up for failure.
True.
Yo, this is my 14-year-old daughter, Mari. When you start dating, what he gonna have to do?
Work for my dad?
Are you splitting 50-50 with anybody?
No,
Why?
because you don't.
Come on. See, common sense for her. Y'all gotta understand, the reason why I be so stern on paying 100% of everything because I have two beautiful baby girls, all right? I got a 14-year-old and I got a 2-year-old. And guess what? They ain't finna be dealing with that bullshit that most women gotta deal with in today's time.
All right. So first off, congratulations to them having a present father, but let's keep listening.
They not gonna be out here struggling, trying to figure out how they gonna eat their next meal because they dealt with the wrong man. No, you gonna have to pay 100% for everything. All right. I'm raising them the same way that they see their dad doing. I've been paying all the bills since day one. My wife have never touched the bill since 2014. And that's the year that I met her. Pay 100% of everything. Because if you don't, you are not considered a real man. Stay by your.
See, that's some bull fucking shit right there, right? Like even this fucking guy, shout out to him for being a good father. But to call people you're not a real man if you don't pay all the bills, fuck you.
Okay. All right. See, it's comments like that. Pay 100% of the bills because if you're not considered a real man. So you're telling me that the majority of men in the U.S. are not real men because they can't pay 100% of the bills? I mean, there's a level of like economics here that's not being taken into consideration with this man making his point.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very delusional statement.
Yourself until you're able to provide 100%. That's all I'm saying. You can't do that. You don't need to be with nobody. The relationship math is if you can't take care of yourself, you damn sure can't take care of this person. Stay by yourself.
See, he says this, which is I call bullshit because I'm sure you fucking fucked women, you've been with women, and you were in relationships with women before you had the money, motherfucker. So what's up?
And prioritize yourself. This is why I firmly believe in 100% of everything. Men is supposed to pay 100% of everything, especially if you got baby girls. How dare you say that you ain't gonna do that and women don't deserve this and that? Your daughter should be looking at you like you crazy. We real men, and real men stand up on real men responsibilities, all right? We stand up for what we believe in, and this is what we believe in as real men. This is a real man telling you, pay 100% of the bills and don't consider yourself a real man. Because guess what? It's kids like mine that's actually getting raised, that actually with that mindset of actually elevating, all right? Comment your thoughts below. Let's get it.
You know, it's videos like this that lets me realize that there's really a disconnect between reality and the internet. And a lot of what I show is when that internet reality meets real life, right? Like what people say online versus what they're doing in their own life. I wasn't able to pay 100% of the bills when I met my wife, and there was no real expectation for me to do that. Now, I paid for most stuff, but it wasn't this understanding of you're going to pay all the bills and I'm not going to. No. Now, things have changed as time goes on, but you want to make sure that you're not with the type of woman who's not prepared for the worst possible case scenario, which is, well, what if things don't go well financially? What happens then? Right? And she might have to chip in. Now you're raising up a woman who is thinking, well, this isn't right. I shouldn't have to help at all. You should be paying all the bills. And now you're not a real man because tragedy has struck. It's impractical and it's crazy. It's one thing if you're
millionaires and billionaires have lost their money left and right and have built it back up. You know, Donald Trump filed bankruptcy, 3-4 times, still a billionaire now, which is quite amazing. You know, I was stupid, wasted a lot of money, built it back up, stupid, fucking fucked up on other businesses, lost it all, went into debt, now had to build it back up. It's a normal cycle for a lot of people to have money and then not have a lot of money. The good times never last, nor do the bad times.
Encouraging your daughter to have high standards. And even if you want her to find a man who pays all the bills and you're saying, hey, this is what you have to do to qualify for a man like me, you know, that's one thing. But to make a crazy comment like if you're not paying all the bills, then you're not a man is just being absolutely out of touch.
This is why I think the red pill men, us, would be probably the best fathers. Maybe I'm biased about it, but we know so much about the world that we can teach our sons and daughters the way of men and the way of women quite easily. Unlike that gentleman that was a father there that called us men not men because we don't pay 100%. Please spread them below. I really appreciate that. Catch you guys next time. Ciao.